Hi, we're Owen, Lynn, and Maggie of Van Trekking Lifestyle, and in last week's video we left White Sands National Park in New Mexico and ended up here, Aguirre Spring Campground in the Oregon mountains. There's lots to know and love about this beautiful mountain range, but one cool bit of trivia, if you've seen The Wizard of Oz, then you might have seen this as the backdrop out of the Wicked Witch's window. She had the monkeys fly over it. Who knew? Later, she has a line that says Oz is just over those mountains. We got in pretty late, so we'd have to wait until tomorrow to find out if Oz really was there. So this is the Aguirre Spring Campground. It is a BLM campground, $7 per night. You don't get a discount for being an old fart. You can pay by check or cash. Figure out what site you want. Get you a little yellow piece of paper, put it on the little quip. This is the kind of place we could probably stay here for a long time and enjoy it. There's a 14-day limit like most BLM sites. Not sure how long we'll stay. So this morning we're getting ready to pull out of our site and go explore a little in the area. But we'll be back here mid-afternoon and we'll be enjoying this view. And the view on the other side of the thing. I'll tell you what, it's hard to beat. And $3.50 a night for us. Wow, that's just chump change. Pretty good place, isn't it?
It's awesome.
You putting on the dog? Let's see if we can get the dog in the van.
Oh, she finally came?
She did. She decided she wanted to go with us.
You might get to go on a hike.
I know, maybe. All righty, here we go. Just a little bit of a drive over the mountain, and now we're on the other side of the mountain we're camping on. We're near Oregon, New Mexico at the Dripping Springs Trail, and supposed to feature a waterfall. And how far is it?
It's 3 miles out and back.
Yeah. What's the weather?
It's pretty.
It is.
Blue skies.
Think we can pull them out? Oh, do you think of her hat? Yeah, look at that. All righty, and Maggie gets to go with us.
Come all you young rounders, and a story I'll tell of the promise of heaven.
Took a little break to stop and let Maggie get some
and
water.
the warning of hell. Take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside, flowers grow. Well, they met in the springtime, the sun sinking low. Two star-crossed lovers in the still melting snow, where the loving was easy and the courting was brief.
We didn't expect that there would be water, and there's not. But it would have been cool. Wait a minute. Look up there. There's a little water.
There they called her a beauty. They called him a thief. In the quiet of the evening, they'd steal away. Where the laughter would flow and the fiddle would play. Well, the folks called it wrong, but hell, it seemed alright in the sun-painted picture. In the day.
So every time we come to a bench on this trail, Maggie wants to stop and rest a minute. Maggie got tired, so Daddy's carrying her a little ways on the way back down. Not real easy carrying a 35-pound pup dog, is it?
It looks like she's pretty comfortable,
She
right?
does.
Made it back. Oh. I'm up here griddling right now, getting ready to make barbecue chicken pizza, and just realized that this may very well be the prettiest view I've ever had while I've been griddling. It is phenomenal to look down on the valley. And it's not too bad back behind it either. Gotta love being out west. It's a dusty mess, but man, it's
Back
awesome.
up the hillside where the new flowers grow.
Spectacular New Mexico sunset. Our friend Gary had spent the winter in Arizona, and we planned to rendezvous with him in Tucson, but after seeing our site, he decided he'd drive a little further and stay a few days with us there. See, it's the friends that you meet when you're traveling that really end up meaning the most.
I rolled it in a cornfield one day.
Oh, gosh.
And
That's not a story everybody
after
can tell.
I was upside down in the car laughing. And what made me think of it is I had just seen the commercial for the little tool you buy that you can.
Yeah,
yeah. And I thought if I had that, I don't know where it would be. It wouldn't be handy.
It wouldn't be
I'd
handy.
have strapped in.
Yeah.
And it lets you cut the
Yeah.
seatbelt too, right?
So I got out, and the first thing I did was took about 20 pictures
Yeah.
for the blog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We were going to go hiking today, but this is all we've really done. We've been telling stories since we got together last night, yakking all, and we've shown each other our vans, and this is what's happened. This is our friend Gary Varner from now Michigan, but used to be
Florida.
And you want to tell everybody the name of your blog that might be changing?
The YouTube channel is Wandering Obi right now, but it'll switch.
Yeah, we don't know what the name's
The
going to be.
blog is just my name, GaryVarner.com.
Yeah. And a cool guy too. And he's been out here for 5 months now, right? Out
5
west.
months.
Wow. Yeah. We're on our 5th week. That's like, I don't know what the number is, but that's a lot more than us.
I'm going to take a short hike on the Pine Tree Loop Trail here at the campground. It's a 3.3 mile hike, which I think I'm just going to walk up for 30 minutes and then walk back down. Owen's back at the campsite editing a video and hanging out with Maggie because I think we wore her out yesterday. So here we go. Let's see what this trail has to offer.
I'm going back up to make my last stand. I'm gonna dust it off with my own hands. Black blizzard coming, old man keep running. You better get out while
Halfway point's up at the top. Probably won't go that far, but I will stay on the trail. The trail is very well marked. I have found out already that I should have brought my hiking stick, as there are lots of rocks to climb over.
we were broke, cold, let in, pushed out. Thought I heard it so, to up and leave this town. Head out west, they say, maybe California, and leave this dead land behind. So long, Oklahoma, I think they said farewell to me. Sleep beneath the stars in California, dreaming of that old used to be.
Well, it's about time for me to turn around on this trail. I didn't get to do the whole 3.5 miles, but I did get to get out and enjoy nature, and that's one of my favorite things to do. And being able to hike by yourself just helps you have time to contemplate everything that's going on in your life and be extra grateful for all the things that you have. And it's given me that time, and I really do enjoy it. It's beautiful up here, and I hope you enjoyed it with me.
I'm going back up until I can't stand. I'm gonna cut it down with my own two hands. Tall timber falling, I hear Tulsa calling, saying,
Maggie, did you come to meet me? Come here.
Yeah. I missed you, Mommy. I had to come and find you. Did you have a good hike without me? Did you? I know, I bet you did. I'm your guardian. Tonight on the Blackstone, we're doing the Asian steak bites again. And we bought the stew beef that was already cut up. It's pretty thick, but you know, I don't know if it's going to be tender enough. We've been marinating it for 2 or 3 hours. Lynn went for a hike. I edited a video. And now we're going to sit here and cook and watch the sun go down over the Oregon mountains. Yep, pretty hard life. Pretty hard life.
We're pretty blessed.
Pretty lucky. Here, let me show you this sunset we're getting ready to watch. Steak's cooking. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. We're in this little canyon in between the mountains, and you wouldn't believe it, but right now on the other side of this ridge, the wind is blowing 47 miles an hour.
We were contemplating leaving here today, even though we've already paid for it, just because of the winds were going to be so bad. But
I'm glad we stayed.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a little breezy, but it's nothing bad at all. And I think we made the right decision. Gusts are supposed to get up to 57 miles an hour here. And if it does that, you know, that's going to be something. If we were back over there where the valley is and where White Sands National Park is, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be blowing like a mother over there, but it's okay here.
it
isn't
is. So what do you think?
It's somewhere between tender and break a tooth.
So not as good as the other steaks. Okay. All right, now we know.
Now we know. You get what you pay for. This is stewed beef, and we cooked it on there. I guess whenever you cook stewed beef with more liquid, it probably gets softer. But since we're cooking it on the griddle, that's not really I mean, this is good. This will be a good meal tonight, but it's not something we would brag about. But Maggie doesn't know. She wants a bite, so. What's wrong? You think they're as good? Pretty good. Give me 5. Okay. Lynn just said maybe we should have marinated them a little bit longer, like a couple of days. And it reminded me of what my grandfather told me about the best way to cook carp. You know, it's a really nasty tasting fish. They eat off the bottom. And he said the very best way to do it is to get you a seasoned cedar board plank, and like you would cook salmon on, but instead of cooking it on the fire on that, then you nail the carp to that board, and then you soak it in salt water overnight for about 24 hours. And then when you think it looks just right, you throw away the fish and you cook the board. We woke up this morning on a travel day to end our stay here in the Oregon mountains, and boy, it got cold overnight, didn't it?
It did. I think it's mostly the wind, though. The wind's pretty bad outside.
Chill factor's in the teens. We had wind last night, 62 mile an hour gusts, and you could feel it moving the van. I don't know, did it wake you up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it did me too. So we're in the Oregon mountains at the Oregon Mountain Desert Peaks National Recreation Area. And if you have a chance to come here, it's a beautiful place to stay if you're going to White Sands National Park and then just need a place to stay. We thought we were going to spend the night. We ended up spending 3 nights here.
It's really pretty.
So today we head towards Tucson, and that'll be next week's video. Thanks for being with us. Hope you're warm. Ooh.